This video is my personal opinion and it doesn't make you invalid in yours. Please keep discussion respectful and light, as K-pop is not that serious, and I mean no harm by expressing my thoughts on the internet. If you believe otherwise or disagree with any of my points, that's totally okay. Just keep it respectful. I am going to delete comments who aren't objective or relevant to this discussion. After girls, Aespa got on their girl group hate train and they were getting whacked left and right, especially for their performances. This was steadily criticized since their debut, and it reached its peak during their performance in New York Central Park and Coachella during Girls' Era. For newer stands, Aespa was always criticized for their lacking stage presence and blank expressions on stage, and was even worse since Aespa used to lip-sync every appearance despite being great vocalists, which didn't really help their case. In their defense, all SM idols were heavily lip-syncing during that period in the pandemic for some reason. Ironically, we have Lucid to thank for the live singing trend becoming such a big important topic again, since companies now want to market idols as good live singers. So thank you for your sacrifice, I guess. Back to the topic at hand, Aespa's stage presence was indeed bad, and not singing was only making it worse since they seemed bored of lip-syncing. During the girls' era, due to the choreography just being bad, the main members like Jessi stand out for their worst due to her, at the time, lacking dance skills. Not only were Aespa members performing a really goofy choreography, and they were also unsynchronized, Jessi was messing up the choreography left and right during their live shows in festivals. After that entire mess, that was the girls' era, Aespa ended up taking a hiatus of about a year. And when I tell you these girls were reborn when they returned, I mean it. Aespa on stage before and after girls are a completely different group. Not only did Jessi have the most impressive improvement of her generation in dancing, all Aespa members became even more stable vocalists, and their stage presence became exemplary as a group and as individuals. Aespa is proof K-pop idols can improve, and cases like Lucid aren't a lost cause. They just have to take the criticism and work on it earnestly. Aespa are the top idols in terms of live performance along with itzy, and that is only thanks to their hard work and determination to improve. They became a girl group that has no weak spots for people to hate on by taking the criticism they received and nipping it in the butt. Your favorite can do it too. They can improve. They just have to want to. Lucid crying in vocal lessons on camera for empathy, and Sakura defending the bad Coachella performance on viewers instead of just improving like Aespa is embarrassing. This is her job. She needs to do it properly. I understand crying because of the pressure, but I can also definitely tell both Hybe and her are just trying to victimize instead of just amping up vocal lessons. Jessi is one of my favorite idols of all time because of this improvement. She understood she was holding back her team and pushed herself to do better. I have the uttermost respect for her, and she is an example of a true professional. All idols, even non-self-produced, are genuine artists and performers. Watching behind the scenes of the creative process in K-pop is genuinely so interesting. I love seeing idols modifying choreography, learning choreography, and changing notes and delivery as they record. That's my favorite part of being a fan. Seeing Ningning record Armageddon was genuinely insightful, and learning Karina change the choreography was really cool. I watched NCT Daejeong dance practice, and you can see them incorporating stuff with the choreographer to personalize the choreography. K-pop artists aren't always creative contributors. What they are artists and performers who take on music and personalize it to them, which is commendable. I see a lot of idols straight up choosing their music, like IVE Wonyoung with Love Dive and Catch, and NCT 127 with Walk. They literally choose the music they release. Of course, idols that self-produce in the booth are even more fun to watch, like Stray Kids and i-dle. I recently saw Belle correcting the director on how she wanted her song Te Quiero to sound, and that was so interesting. We got to see the original composer do her job and execute her vision. Stray Kids Bangchan arranging is the most fun part to watch for me, and G-idle Soyeon and Bangchan directing in the studio are also very fun to watch. K-pop idols are professionals who are competent despite stints going overboard to discredit them if you fully compare to self-produced groups. I see ARMY saying K-pop idols aren't artists, but everything I just said just prove that they are. This is about to be a hot take, and I hope the comments can be civil about this, because when I even touched on this in my Kiss of Life video, people were calling them names in the comments, so I hope to see respectful discussions, and this time around, comments will be getting deleted. K-pop women who are grown should be allowed to wear whatever they want, including bikinis and shorts. People never have a problem with shirtless men. Men are allowed to wear swimsuits in their content and hump the floor, but God forbid women move their asses and wear a bikini. Especially grown women who want to do it and feel comfortable with it. Feminism is allowing women to do whatever they want with their body and how they present themselves. If men can do whatever they want and get praises, women should be afforded that right too. Kiss of Life aren't selling their bodies. Julie and Natty are simply grown women who are comfortable with their sexuality and have no issues with outright expressing themselves. I see people saying K-pop is being ruined like the West because girl groups aren't working now, but I would say y'all viewed Asians like that because of infantilization. These women have the same freedom as Western women, and K-pop has a long history of sexy concepts and girl groups. This isn't a new thing. You just looked away from it to feed your preconceived notion. In the past, those concepts were forced on some idols, but now we have women involved in the creative process, like Kiss of Life and i-dle, and they feel comfortable with their craft and want to lean towards more mature choreography and themes. They should have the liberty to do that just like their male peers. What's happening in K-pop right now is extremely powerful. It's women reclaiming the narrative and their autonomy over their bodies in a misogynistic industry and country who used them in the past. I already know people in the comments could be absolutely insufferable and not contribute to conversation, but this is the type of misogyny that will eventually catch up to all of you, especially the women who are speaking atrociously on others for their choices of expression. You have no claim over idols' bodies and are in no position to say nasty things. Looking at you, armies, especially when it comes to Blackpink. Shorts are not being a slut. They're just shorts. Sorry's ice cream is just a reminder that no matter what, YG can't make a good song. It fucking pissed me off with Baby Monster, but it just keeps happening. They refused to let go of their formula, and Sami ended up with a Meghan Trainor song 10 years after her sound was popular. Why does YG Entertainment feel like they have to give us instrumental courses or talk courses? They really don't. One of the biggest hits under the YG umbrella is Love Scenario, which has a very catchy, recognizable hook. And Lovely was their latest #1 on K-charts, and it wasn't even produced by YG, since Akmu are self-produced. YG needs to evolve. I cannot stop saying this on my videos, but I really want to see a new era of YG. Kick every producer in the building out for crimes against music and bring in some new life. I feel bad for Somi because having Dum Dum, Ice Cream, Gold, and Birthday in your discography must feel pretty shitty. As always, thank you for listening to me. Yeah.